Hello, Leda Creek family. Have I got something for you today? Now, we are in our third of 3 series on setting goals for 2025. Now, in the first week, we talked about 2024, what went well, what went great, and then we talked about what may not have gone so well or may not have gone as well as we had hoped it would have gone. Now, be real with yourself. Let's not be unrealistic. You know, when you're talking to yourself, you're setting goals for the next year, you really need to be realistic about what did and didn't go well. Now is not the time to think about, oh, it was so great, or oh, it was really bad. Let's be realistic, okay? Now, in doing that, I've asked you to look at your goals for 2025. Now, once we took those goals for 2025, I wanted you in week 2 to put up the why. Why do you want to do that? Is it a personal reason? Do you want to get in better shape so that you can walk your daughter down the aisle? Do you want to get into better shape because you want to go hiking with your grandkids? Do you want to walk 5 miles and you hardly walk at all right now? Do you want to lose 10 pounds? Do you want to learn to read a book in a month? Whatever it is it something that you really want to do? Or is it something that you're just kind of pressured because the group's doing it and you're just going to do it too? You don't really care, but you're just going along with it. Why is that important? Well, it goes back to your why. The reason it is important to know your why is because at some point in time, you're going to have one of those days where you just don't want to. You might have multiple days where you just don't want to. You don't want to do whatever it's going to take that next step towards that goal. Let's say you want to walk 5 miles by the end of 6 months. You want to get out and walk 5 miles. But to get there, you're going to walk around the block. You're going to walk around the block again. You really want to do that on a windy, cold, rainy day. You're going to throw on a parka and you're going to go out and you're going to do it. Now, if you're doing it just because everybody else is doing it and you're at home and you're drinking coffee in front of the fireplace and everybody's going, hey, it's time to go for a walk, you're probably going to go, I don't really care. I'll wait till it's nice. It'll be nice for this afternoon. I'll go do it then. If the why is not personal enough, when those barriers to moving forward happen, you will fold. I'm just telling you, I've done it. I've had goals out there that I've just kind of let go by the wayside because quite honestly, I kind of wanted them, but I didn't really want them. Now, week 3, we are talking about making those goals SMART goals. And what do I mean by that? Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant. We were just talking about why, the relevant, and time-based. How long? What are we talking about here? Let me give you an example. I want to lose 10 pounds in 6 months. Okay? Specific, pretty specific. 10 pounds, 6 months. All right, is it measurable? Yeah. In 6 months, I want to be 10 pounds lighter. It's pretty measurable. Is it achievable? I certainly believe so. I think I can do that. It doesn't seem like it'd be that hard. Now, I'm not saying it won't be hard. I'm just saying it seems achievable. Is it relevant? Yeah. When I go to the beach and I'm just in my swimsuit, I want to feel all right, pull my shirt off and not have my gut hanging over or whatever. Yeah, it's relevant to me. I care. I want it to be for me. And time-based, is it? Yeah, 6 months. This is where it's going to be. This is my goal. So making those goals SMART, making them specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-based. That's what we're going to take these goals and we're going to put them into those categories. Now, I told you in week 2 that we might get into how some of these goals don't have a ton of goals. Please, 3, 4 maybe, 2. Depends on what they are and how big they are. How much of your lifestyle are they going to absorb, right? So really think about how many goals you have, and it would be better to start off with a couple goals and add some in June, July, or when you accomplish the first set, than it would be to start off with 8 goals and all of a sudden January 1st, you're trying to live a completely different lifestyle. It is a recipe for disaster, trust me. Now, next week, we are going to talk about building habits and systems so that you can take little nibbles at those goals and get yourself to the point where you actually attain the goals that you put in front of you. Have a great holiday season. Merry Christmas, and we will talk to you next week. See you later.